From Cristo Rey High School in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, it's the final regular season home game of the year for the Roman Catholic Hayalites, who play host to the St. Joe's Prep Hawks. Good evening, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us alongside Matt Rutherford. I'm Chris Markowitz, and Matt, Roman at 10-1 coming into tonight. They currently sit on top of the PCL, in first in the conference right now. Now, Roman, if they win out, they could finish as low as the 2 seed, but they don't control their own destiny for the 1 seed.
Yeah, they don't have the tiebreaker against Wood, who's right behind them at 9-1, because Roman, they lost to Wood earlier in the year. And then right there, too, is West Catholic, sits at 10-1, but they lost to Roman, and then West and Wood, they go at it tonight. So Roman's will be hoping for a West win so they can just win out and get that top seed.
Yeah, West Catholic taking on Wood, as you mentioned. I'm sure the Hayalites would like to see West Catholic come away with the win. If Roman wins out and Wood drops one more game, they're the 1 seed. Now, looking at the opponent tonight for the Hayalites, St. Joe's, it's a down year for the Hawks, but their future's bright. They're led by a young point guard whose name might sound familiar here in Philadelphia.
Yeah, it's Jaron McKee. You know, not Aaron McKee, but it is his son. So he's a freshman. He's really been lighting it up this year. He's averaging 12.4 points per game. And he's a freshman, so that's who they're going to be building around for the next few years.
St. Joe's has a freshman on their team whose father played in the NBA, and Roman Catholic has a freshman on their team whose father played in the NBA, Sharif Jackson. Playing for Roman Catholic this year, has been a huge impact player, both in the starting lineup and off the bench when called upon.
Yeah, he's coming off the bench today, but in his time when he gets to play, he's getting some huge minutes. He's averaging 5.7 rebounds per game, so he's a huge presence out there on the court.
One last time from Cristo Rey, Roman Catholic plays host to St. Joe's. We'll take a break, and when we return, starting lineups for tonight's contest.
Hi, I'm Tommy Green, former pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies. When I was in high school, it was very important to me to show scouts what I could do. My friends at Payroll Service Solutions are huge supporters of high school sports and the Sports Fan Base Network. If you're a small to medium-sized business in need of a payroll company, contact Payroll Service Solutions. Not only will they take care of you, they will continue to support the community. For more information, contact Payroll Service Solutions at 215-624-0922 or 866-PAY-EASY.
Hi, I'm Marty Bystrom, former pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies. In my experience in Major League Baseball, I know how important it is for high school athletes to gain exposure. My friends at Payroll Service Solutions are huge supporters of high school sports and the Sports Fan Base Network. If you are a small to medium-sized business in need of a payroll company, contact Payroll Service Solutions. Not only will they take care of you, they will continue to support the community. For more information, contact...
Hi, I'm Tommy Green, former pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies. When I was in high school, it was very important to me to show scouts what I could do. My friends at Payroll Service Solutions are huge supporters of high school sports and the Sports Fan Base Network. If you're a small to medium-sized business in need of a payroll company, contact Payroll Service Solutions. Not only will they take care of you, they will continue to support the community. For more information, contact Payroll Service Solutions at 215-624-0922 or 866-PAY-EASY.
Hi, I'm Marty Bystrom, former pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies. In my experience in Major League Baseball, I know how important it is for high school athletes to gain exposure. My friends at Payroll Service Solutions are huge supporters of high school sports and the Sports Fan Base Network. If you are a small to medium-sized business in need of a payroll company, contact Payroll Service Solutions. Not only will they take care of you, they will continue to support the community. For more information, contact Payroll Service Solutions at 215-624-0922 or 866-PAY-EASY.
Hi, I'm Tommy Green, former pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies. When I was in high school, it was very important to me to show scouts what I could do. My friends at Payroll Service Solutions are huge supporters of high school sports and the Sports Fan Base Network. If you're a small to medium-sized business in need of a payroll company, contact Payroll Service Solutions. Not only will they take care of you, they will continue to support the community. For more information, contact Payroll Service Solutions at 215-624-0922 or 866-PAY-EASY.
Hi, I'm Marty Bystrom, former pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies. In my experience in Major League Baseball, I know how important it is for high school athletes to gain exposure. My friends at Payroll Service Solutions are huge supporters of high school sports and the Sports Fan Base Network. If you are a small to medium-sized business in need of a payroll company, contact Payroll Service Solutions. Not only will they take care of you, they will continue to support the community. For more information, contact Payroll Service Solutions at 215-624-0922 or 866-PAY-EASY.
Cristo Rey High School, not a seat available tonight in Roman Catholic's final home game of the season. Time to meet the starting lineups for the contest. First, for the visiting St. Joe's Prep Hawks. All right, let's meet the starters. Number 0, Olin Chamberlain. Number 1, Jaron McKee, our highlight player coming into tonight, who leads the Hawks in scoring this year, averaging 12 points a contest. Number 11, Jaden Vargas. Number 14, Jalen Harper. And number 21, Tristan Gillowette. Head coach for the Hawks is Jason Harrigan. And Matt, the Hawks 2-9 in the PCL this year, and like we touched on in the open, a rebuilding year for them, a down year, but they've got some young talent on this roster.
Yeah, exactly. Most of their starting lineup, they are pretty young, like Jaron McKee, like I said, freshman. Vargas, he's a senior, but, juniors and Gaffney, and then Harper and Gillowette, sophomores.
Now let's meet the starting lineup for Roman Catholic. At guard, a senior, number 0, Daniel Skillings. At guard, a junior, number 1, Xavier Brown. At guard, a senior, number 3, Khalil Farmer. At guard, a senior, number 4, Quadier Brown. And at guard, a sophomore, number 11, Toby Ojukwu. Head coach of the Kaolites is Chris McNesby. And Roman Catholic, as we mentioned, 10-1 in the PCL. Currently the top team in the Catholic League. It's going to depend on how Wood and West Catholic finish tonight. But at this moment in time, Roman Catholic, a tough Catholic league, and it's been a very, very deep PCL this season, Matt. Obviously, you have the perennial powers, Roman, Wood, and Newman right up there. West Catholic's having a great year. And then right behind them, Archbishop Bryan at 8-3, LaSalle 7-4, and they beat Wood a few days ago. Devon Prep at 6-5, a very, very deep league this year in the PCL.
Exactly. So that's what Roman, they knew going into the season that it was going to be a tough one. West Catholic last year, they were doing pretty good as compared to previous years. So this year, they've jumped up there in the standings and now sitting at one of the top spots.
It should be a very interesting PCL championship tournament, and we're going to be back at the Palestra, so excited to know that the best venue in basketball will be the host of arguably the best high school basketball league in the country. About ready to tip off here. Roman Catholic going left to right on your screen, dressed in gray. St. Joe's going right to left, dressed in red. Skillings will jump with Gillowette. And Roman Catholic will start with the rock. Full house at Cristo Rey. Ojukwu to the corner. No hurry here from the Kaolites. Brown knifes in. Good ball movement. Farmer backs into the corner and resets the offense. Roman Catholic really taking its time, Matt, against the zone defense of Prep. Here's Skillings. Daniel Skillings averaging 19.5 points per contest, and right now he's tied for the PCL lead for points per game. He has gotten better and better as the season has progressed. Skillings on his spin, no good off the window. First possession tonight for St. Joe's after Roman Catholic held the ball for about a minute. Vargas back to the wing. Chamberlain over to Harper. Both teams really taking their time in their offensive sets here.
Yeah, this is something we were talking about before the broadcast about, a lot of states looking to implement the shot clock into high school basketball now too.
Vargas on the drive. No whistle. The rebound to Gillowette, and he kicks back out to Chamberlain. McKee, no good on the runner, but he was fouled. So Jaron McKee will head to the line and shoot a pair.
I like the defense there on that possession there by Brown, as he had to block, and then there he just couldn't get his feet planted and goes up and fouls him, though, as he tries to drive back in, gets the second chance points.
McKee 80% from the line this year. A 6'1" freshman guard. His father, the current head coach at Temple, and played obviously on that 2001 Sixers team. So the name is known in the city, and Jaron McKee is making a name for himself here this year.
Yeah, like I said, he's a freshman, so he's making his name for himself this year, but keep an eye out for him for years to come.
Light press here from Prep. Roman breaks it easily. Ball goes out of play, and Farmer lost it. Slow start for the Kaolites, scoreless on their first two possessions.
Yeah, they're going to need to look to spark some offense here. They know that they should be doing a lot better against this team, so that's how they need to come out of the gate, and that's going to do it.
Here's a steal on cue. Ojukwu to Skillings, long tray. Yes! Daniel Skillings, 10 games into the year, was shooting 27% from distance. Now he's at 39% from deep. The senior continues to get better and better with his outside shot as the year chugs along. First basket for Roman, and it's a 3-2 lead for the Kaolites. Harper off the glass. So Jalen Harper into the scoring column. As Roman goes to work on the other end, Brown no good.
Roman, they're a big team, so they really should be looking to drive in a little bit more than they are shooting it now.
Splash! Olin Chamberlain hits the triple, lead up to 4 for the Hawks. On the other end, Farmer can't answer. And the rebound goes to Gillowette. Chamberlain over to McKee. Off the back iron, Gillowette with the follow, and a timeout taken by Roman, as the Kaolites are stunned by how the Hawks have come out to start here in the first quarter.
Yeah, you're going to see Gillowette here after the miss by Harper, really using his size there to get that rebound and put that basket right up. Those second chance points, that might be the difference in today's game, is those second chance points and offensive rebounds.
Prep ahead of Roman, 9-3. We'll take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. You're watching PCL basketball on SFBN. .437 left to play here in the first quarter. Chris Markowitz alongside Matt Rutherford. And Matt, the St. Joe's Hawks, who are 2-9 in the PCL this year, are ahead of Roman, and obviously we're not even 4 minutes into it, but St. Joe's not intimidated even by this sellout crowd here at Cristo Rey High School.
Yeah, exactly. They're out to a hot start right out of the gates, so they're in here. They're looking to keep the pace up and then upset the Kaolites here.
Ojukwu from 18, yes! First basket tonight for Toby Ojukwu, and it's a 4-point game. Harper, no good on the reverse, fight for the board. McKee has the loose change. Vargas, splash. Jaden Vargas into the scoring column. All 5 players on the floor for the Hawks have scored at least a basket. And it's a 6-point lead once again for Prep. Skillings bombs away. This one's off. Numbers the other way. And a whistle here. Harper was fouled, so he'll go to the line.
It's a good effort by him to try and push through the contact. but notice that he knew that there was going to be a foul as he was going up there. You can kind of tell. But he was trying to make the basket, just can't convert the shot, so now he's going to shoot 2 instead of 1.
Jalen Harper, a 6'2" sophomore guard, averaging 7 points, 5 rebounds, and 2.5 assists per contest. He's a 61% free throw shooter. And the Hawks right now, Matt, in complete control, not just on the scoreboard, but in terms of the pace of play, they seem like the more confident unit out on the floor.
Exactly. Like you see Roman, they're just putting up jump shots, you know. They're not driving into the paint at all, and they're missing them, so that's going to hurt them.
Ojukwu up top. Whistle, and it's away from the basketball as Sharif Jackson has come into the game for the Kaolites. Harper is guilty of the foul against Jackson. And to your point, Matt, you see Jackson inserted in the lineup here as he goes in and lays it up for an easy basket, and perhaps that's the adjustment Roman needs to make, getting some more size out onto the floor.
Exactly. That's why now with Jackson in, he's going to go into the paint. It's what he does. He's not somebody who's a shooter, so that's where they're going to use him.
Jackson averaging 4 points and 6 rebounds per contest in about 16 and a half minutes per game. Near steal, Brown almost has it, and he takes it away. Fouled in transition, so negate the highlight reel alley-oop. Daniel Skillings, by the way, he just makes that look so routine. We've seen it so many times.
Yeah, you're going to see here, a great steal by him, and then he's going to try and get Skillings before the foul, but unfortunately does not there.
Smart foul, knowing that Skillings was basically sprinting for an easy lob. So it prevents an easy basket for Roman as the Kaolites go to work. And here's a block by Gillowette. Farmer denied, Gillowette all over it. Chamberlain guarded by Farmer. And a timeout taken by Prep with 2:14 to play in the first quarter. We'll take another break. Don't go anywhere. You're watching PCL basketball on SFBN. .2:14 to play in the first quarter. St. Joe Prep with the basketball out of a timeout. Chris Markowitz alongside Matt Rutherford. Matt, right now the Hawks on the road against the Kaolites in dangerous territory, or excuse me, in a raucous environment, I should say, but they are completely composed and in control here early on.
Exactly. You've seen a lot out of Tristan Gillowette. He's using his size a lot as he has the ball here, and there he goes again using his size.
Right on cue, Tristan Gillowette with his second bucket tonight. The lead up to 8 for the Hawks. Gillowette has an offer from St. Francis of Brooklyn. He's averaging 12 points and 9 rebounds per contest, a 6'8" sophomore big fella. Steal by Prep. They go to work offensively. McKee, 13-foot J, and it goes.
You know, I feel like I'm going to be mentioning his name all night, but that was set up by a great pick there by Gillowette.
On the other end, Brown, runner, around the rim and out. Farmer's second effort, blocked by Gillowette. Second rejection tonight by the big fella. And the Kaolites stunned here in the first quarter. Chamberlain into Gillowette. Backs in. Spin against Jackson. Blocked, gets it back, blocked again. So Sharif Jackson welcomes the challenge, denies Gillowette twice, and the ball is in favor of Roman.
Yeah, great job by him not to pick up the fouls. He has his feet planted, and he's just putting his hands straight up and using his size.
And with Gillowette being just a sophomore, Jackson a freshman, this is a battle that we're going to see for several years to come in the PCL.
Mm-hmm. You know, you always have those couple players that you see that go back and forth a lot that are very fun to watch. This can be one of those.
Under a minute to play in the first quarter. Ojukwu, good ball movement by Roman. Felder inside. Skillings. Roman working for an opening. Farmer, short. What a steal. Brown hangs and delivers.
Great job by Brown there. But Gaffney there, he needs to be more aware of where Brown is at because he just got that steal a little bit too easily.
22 seconds remain in the first quarter. Prep can hold for the final shot of the stanza. Great feed on the cut, and the layup goes for Vargas, but that was set up by Gillowette. 6 to play here in the first quarter and counting. Ojukwu outside at the buzzer, yes! Xavier Brown cans it as the clock expires to end the first quarter. We'll take a break. Roman trails St. Joe's by 7. Don't go anywhere. You're watching PCL basketball on the Sports Fan Base Network.
Hi, I'm Tommy Green, former pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies. When I was in high school, it was very important to me to show scouts what I could do. My friends at Payroll Service Solutions are huge supporters of high school sports and the Sports Fan Base Network. If you're a small to medium-sized business in need of a payroll company, contact Payroll Service Solutions. Not only will they take care of you, they will continue to support the community. For more information, contact Payroll Service Solutions at 215-624-0922 or 866-PAY-EASY.
To 12, St. Joe's leads Roman. Chris Markowitz alongside Matt Rutherford early in the first quarter. It was a battle of the bigs. Sharif Jackson battling against Tristan Gillowette. And Matt, I think that man right there has some vested interest in number 44 for Roman Catholic. Sharif Jackson has a big-time fan in the crowd here at Cristo Rey High School.
Yeah, big is an understatement there.
St. Joe Prep goes to work with the basketball to start the quarter, and a foul is called as Harper drives to the hole.
Yeah, Skilling's not happy with himself on the foul there. And you're going to see it right about there as Harper goes up for the basket.
So Harper to the line, where he's 1 for 2 tonight. The Hawks, early on in this game, in control of the pace of play. And Roman Catholic hasn't looked like its normal self in this game. Ojukwu, outside, zone defense from the Hawks. It's a 2-3. Brown stolen. Gaffney with the takeaway. Jackson Gaffney poked loose, and that comes right into our.
So it's going to be the Prep ball here. They're going to be the ones to pass it in.
Yeah, as we readjust our microphones, shout out to Xavier Brown for saving our lives there, Matt, with his hustle into our booth. Ojukwu on a step back. And Farmer with the wide open layup. That was set up by Brown.
Good recognition by Brown to see that Farmer was just wide open down there.
First basket tonight by Farmer, and it's a 7-point game. Harper poked loose, and it goes out of bounds. Will go the other direction. Roman with the basketball. 6:54 to play here in the first quarter. Checked out the second quarter. Ojukwu will get it in from the baseline. Light pressure from Prep. Skillings puts it on the deck, powers inside, and nets the reverse.
Good basket there by Skillings, but also tight defense there by Gillette, and good job by him not to foul him.
Roman cutting into the lead. It's a 5-point game. McKee outside. Brown kicks. Long jumper, no good for Gillette. First look from the outside for the big fella. Farmer gets the bounce on the turnaround J. Khalil Farmer with 4 points in the second quarter, and it's a one-possession game. Whistle here, and it's against the Kaolites.
Roman trying to press here, try to get a quick steal or turnover, something to get themselves back in it. You know, they're crawling back now, just down by 3.
The Kaolites have outscored the Hawks 6-3 in the first 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. And with Farmer heating up, that's a good sign for Roman. Chamberlain guarded by Skillings. Vargas into the big fella. Gillette double teamed. Skip pass to the corner. Skillings recovers defensively, and it's a travel.
Smart pass by Gillette. Then Chamberlain, thinking about taking a 3 there, realized he's not open enough for that, tries to make a little bit of dribble move, and then he just picks up his feet a little bit too much there.
So it's Roman basketball. The Kaolites can tie the ball game with a 3-point basket. Skillings turns and faces. Stolen away. Vargas glides in, and it goes. Tough finish over Skillings, but he got it to fall.
Yeah, he thought he might have gotten a foul there, but Skillings just not bringing the contact for it.
5-point lead for the Hawks. Ojukwu kicks to the right wing. Brown up to Ojukwu, nearly stolen. Floater no, but a foul.
So you're going to see here, there was a steal there to set up that nice rebound. Great recognition on the defense there by the Hawks.
Well, and then you saw the finish. It was such an awkward way to go up. Vargas looked initially like he was going to go up with the right hand, Matt, but went to the left. And Skillings, I think, was just so surprised by the fact that he went up with the left hand, he wasn't able to get the block. But that's a shot that, you know, there didn't look like it had a chance. It didn't look like it had a prayer of getting off.
Exactly, but, you know, he was the only one down there, so he knew that he just had to take it.
Well, some creativity by Jaden Vargas in transition. Meanwhile, it's a 1-for-2 trip to the line for Ojukwu. 4-point game. Brown with the steal. Ojukwu. Yes, and the foul. Great play by Xavier Brown.
You're going to see the great play by Brown. You're also going to see Skillings there kind of setting a little bit of a pick there in the paint to kind of set up the shot for Ojukwu.
Great team basketball by Roman. It's a 2-point game, and it remains that way. Oh, near tip-in on the rebound, but it, fortunately for the Hawks, rolls off. Chamberlain, 15-footer. No. Brown gets the board and runs the other way. His pass way off target. Wanted Jackson, but it was too high.
Yeah, and Jackson wasn't ready for that pass either.
Perhaps if it was a lob in over the defense, it might have worked out. Instead, it's St. Joe's basketball. Chamberlain outside. Gillette fouled by Jackson, and he knew it.
Yeah, he tried to jump up there, kind of cause a steal or do something, poke the ball out, but he knew trying to go over Gillette. he just didn't do it the right way.
4:08 left to play here in the second quarter. Timeout on the floor, so we'll step away. Don't go anywhere. You're watching PCL basketball on the Sports Fanbase Network.
Hi, I'm Marty Bystrom, former pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies. In my experience in Major League Baseball, I know how important it is for high school athletes to gain exposure. My friends at Payroll Service Solutions are huge supporters of high school sports and the Sports Fan-Based Network. If you are a small to medium-sized business in need of a payroll company, contact Payroll Service Solutions. Not only will they take care of you, they will continue to support the community. For more information, contact Payroll Service Solutions at 215-624-0922 or 866-PAY-EASY.
.408 to play here in the second quarter, and it's a 2-point lead for the Hawks, who led by 7 at the end of the first quarter. Chris Markowitz alongside Matt Rutherford. Matt, in the first quarter, St. Joe's Prep was in complete control, but the Kaolites have begun to establish their own rhythm here in the second quarter.
Yeah, they've really established a rhythm here, and one thing that we've seen a lot out of this Kaolites team is they are a second-half team. So the Prep, they need to watch out for that.
Prep will have the ball on an inbounds to begin or to restart out of the timeout. Chamberlain to throw it in. Vargas trapped in the corner, gets out of it. Gillette spins into a block. Jackson with his third rejection, but the pass on the other end stolen away. Bad feed by Brown trying to force the issue. From the corner, McKee, no. Brown with the rebounds. And Xavier Brown has hauled in a number of boards defensively tonight. Will stay here with the Kaolites, but he is such an incredible athlete. Just a junior, he's getting D1 looks now, and as the year progresses, I think we're going to see those offers increase by the numbers.
Yeah, we really will see them increase, and he's definitely a great pairing there with Skilling.
Good movement, and the finish by Jackson. Set up perfectly by Kadir Brown. And just like that, Matt, it's a tie ball game, 23 apiece. So the Hawks lead, which was as many as 10 points, has diminished. But they get back ahead by 2 thanks to Chamberlain's bucket. Ojukwu wasn't ready for it. Tough moment for the Kaolites, and it's a turnover.
You know, going back to that last layup, I really like the feed there from Gillette. You know, I mean, he's been getting the rebounds, being his big man self. He's been getting the points, but he's also been dishing out a few assists tonight.
He has done a lot in this game for the Hawks. And remember, just a sophomore. This is a young team. Oh, what a pass right on cue. This guy could do it all.
He's really going to be a player to watch out for in future years.
McKee with the layup, but once again, that's Gillette. You got to give him credit for the setup. 2:43 to play here in the second quarter, and another timeout.
Yeah, you're going to see the feed right over here. Perfect cut there from McKee. Get a nice bucket there.
Timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout. Don't go anywhere. You're watching PCL basketball on SFBN.
Hi, I'm Marty Bystrom, former pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies. In my experience in Major League Baseball, I know how important it is for high school athletes to gain exposure. My friends at Payroll Service Solutions are huge supporters of high school sports and the Sports Fan-Based Network. If you are a small to medium-sized business in need of a payroll company, contact Payroll Service Solutions. Not only will they take care of you, they will continue to support the community. For more information, contact Payroll Service Solutions at 215-624-0922 or 866-PAY-EASY.
2 minutes and 43 seconds remain here in the second quarter. Roman Catholic with the basketball out of a timeout, and the Kaolites trail the Hawks by 4. Skilling's wide open, and here's the slam. Can't make that mistake. Daniel Skillings will make you pay every time.
Exactly, especially when he's down there at the rim. That's going to be a place that hurts him.
2-point game. St. Joe's goes to work on offense. But the Kaolites have owned the second quarter. Vargas up to Chamberlain. And the rebound by Jackson. Brown with the left hand. We're tied once again. Under 2 minutes to play here in the first half. McKee, too strong, and the rebound is to Ojukwu.
I like the pick there by Brown to set that up.
And now Brown puts the Kaolites back ahead. And now Prep needs a timeout with $1:30 to play in the first half. We'll step away. The Kaolites back in front for the first time since the first quarter. You're watching PCL basketball on the Sports Fanbase Network.
Hi, I'm Tommy Green, former pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies. When I was in high school, it was very important to me to show scouts what I could do. My friends at Payroll Service Solutions are huge supporters of high school sports and the Sports Fan Base Network. If you're a small to medium-sized business in need of a payroll company, contact Payroll Service Solutions. Not only will they take care of you, they will continue to support the community. For more information, contact Payroll Service Solutions at 215-624-0922 or 866-PAY-EASY.
Roman Catholic ahead of St. Joe's Prep 29-27. The Kaolites have outscored the Hawks 17-8 here in the second quarter. And Matt, credit Roman Catholic, like you said earlier in the game, they do better in the second half. They do better when they have a chance to adjust. Obviously, it's not the second half they've made the adjustment in, but they have found the rhythm they need to establish here against the Hawks.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, that foul's going to hurt them there, obviously, by Jackson. But one thing we've been watching all night tonight is the big man matchup between Jackson and Gillowett.
As Harper knocks down the first. And these two guys have been fun to watch tonight. Gillowett, an excellent facilitator and scorer for the Hawks. Jackson right now playing more of a defensive-oriented role, and not because of his abilities, but it's just because of the talent on this Roman Catholic roster. There's not much of a need for him to dominate offensively. But here he goes to work on offense, counted in the foul.
You know, you don't need him to dominate offensively, but he can step up and do it if he needs to. We're going to watch a replay here and watch him go up strong there with the bucket as he's fouled.
That was just a mismatch. Jaron McKee listed at 6'1", on big 6'8", 225-pound Sharif Jackson. You got to feed him the ball every time you see that.
Mm-hmm.
3-point lead for the Kaolites. 1 minute and 5 seconds remain in the half. McKee from 12 feet. No. And after a hot start, McKee has missed a couple shots in a row. Brown blocked. Gillowett got back in transition to swat the shot by Brown. Harper. Runner short. Skillings up ahead. Brown. Yes!
Nice finish there by Brown.
Kadir Brown with his first basket tonight. 5-point lead for the Kaolites, their largest in the game. And remember, Roman trailed by 7 points entering the second quarter, so they have outscored the Hawks by 12 in the stands. A whistle here, and it's on Ojukwu.
Yeah, and Roman, they're not happy about that foul. They really don't think that he got Chamberlain there. They're going to see he did right there as he tried to kind of go around him.
Yeah, it was close. Tough to tell from that angle if it was the ball or the hand that he got first.
Yeah.
But either way, it's free throws for Chamberlain because that is the 7th team foul on the Kaolites. So 1-1 now for Olin Chamberlain. Chamberlain 10 for 15 from the stripe this year. Make it 11 for 16. Chamberlain makes both, and it's a 3-point game. 16 seconds left to play in the half. Roman can hold for the final shot. Farmer goes quickly, left it short. On the other end, Vargas with the easy deuce. And that will take us to the half.
Yeah, he was really using his quickness there. That there was nobody near him. Ojekwu tried to come up, be just as quick behind him on the layup, but it did not work.
One more look at the finish by Vargas, and that takes both teams to the locker room. Roman leads St. Joe's Prep by 1. We'll step away, and when we return, the second half will come up next right here on the Sports Fanbase Network.
Hi, I'm Tommy Green, former pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies. When I was in high school, it was very important to me to show scouts what I could do. My friends at Payroll Service Solutions are huge supporters of high school sports and the Sports Fanbase Network. If you're a small to medium-sized business in need of a payroll company, contact Payroll Service Solutions. Not only will they take care of you, they will continue to support the community. For more information, contact Payroll Service Solutions at 215-624-0922 or 866-PAY-EASY.
Hi, I'm Marty Bystrom, former pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies. In my experience in Major League Baseball, I know how important it is for high school athletes to gain exposure. My friends at Payroll Service Solutions are huge supporters of high school sports and the Sports Fanbase Network. If you are a small to medium-sized business in need of a payroll company, contact Payroll Service Solutions. Not only will they take care of you, they will continue to support the community. For more information, contact Payroll Service Solutions at 215-624-0922 or 866-PAY-EASY.
Hi, I'm Tommy Green, former pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies. When I was in high school, it was very important to me to show scouts what I could do. My friends at Payroll Service Solutions are huge supporters of high school sports and the Sports Fanbase Network. If you're a small to medium-sized business in need of a payroll company, contact Payroll Service Solutions. Not only will they take care of you, they will continue to support the community. For more information, contact Payroll Service Solutions at 215-624-0922 or 866-PAY-EASY.
Hi, I'm Marty Bystrom, former pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies. In my experience in Major League Baseball, I know how important it is for high school athletes to gain exposure. My friends at Payroll Service Solutions are huge supporters of high school sports and the Sports Fanbase Network. If you are a small to medium-sized business in need of a payroll company, contact Payroll Service Solutions. Not only will they take care of you, they will continue to support the community. For more information, contact Payroll Service Solutions at 215-624-0922 or 866-PAY-EASY.
It's halftime at Cristo Rey High School, where Roman Catholic leads St. Joe's Prep 33-32. Welcome into our booth, Chris Markowitz alongside Matt Rutherford. And Matt, a surprising start to the game. Roman trailed St. Joe's Prep 19-12 at the end of the first quarter, but the KLites went on a run of their own. They won the second quarter, but this has been a fun back and forth classic PCL matchup here tonight.
Exactly, classic, and especially down there in the paint. I mean, I know I've said it once, I've said it twice. Being a big man, I love it myself. That matchup between Gillowett and Jackson is just so fun to watch.
Well, you mentioned that matchup, Sharif Jackson and Tristan Gillowett, both with a number of blocks against one another here tonight. So given the fact that Gillowett has pretty clearly established himself as the main threat offensively for the Hawks, doesn't lead them in scoring, but as a facilitator, he's doing a lot. What adjustments do the KLites have to make going into the locker room, knowing that they like to run their offense through Gillowett here tonight?
Well, they really need to realize that, you know, even if he's not scoring the points, like tonight, you've seen him. He's been dishing out passes too. So they need to be able to get somebody open. So whether Gillowett has the ball or not, he can pass it to them, or he can get the bucket himself and going strong.
And for Roman Catholic, the offense really started to figure things out in the second quarter. Xavier Brown got going. Khalil Farmer made some shots. What did you see out there, Matt, that really changed things for the KLites in the second quarter?
Well, I've seen they put Jackson in more because they knew they had to stop Gillowett somehow, and the way to stop size is with more size. So Coach McNesby knew that Jackson was going to have to get a lot more minutes going in.
1 point game here at the half. This has been a fun one, and it's going to be a great second half. So stick with us. We'll take another break, and when we return, we'll have the third quarter right here on the Sports Fanbase Network.
Hi, I'm Tommy Green, former pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies. When I was in high school, it was very important to me to show scouts what I could do. My friends at Payroll Service Solutions are huge supporters of high school sports and the Sports Fan Base Network. If you're a small to medium-sized business in need of a payroll company, contact Payroll Service Solutions. Not only will they take care of you, they will continue to support the community. For more information, contact Payroll Service Solutions at 215-624-0922 or 866-PAY-EASY.
Hi, I'm Marty Bystrom, former pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies. In my experience in Major League Baseball, I know how important it is for high school athletes to gain exposure. My friends at Payroll Service Solutions are huge supporters of high school sports and the Sports Fan Base Network. If you are a small to medium-sized business in need of a payroll company, contact Payroll Service Solutions. Not only will they take care of you, they will continue to support the community. For more information, contact Payroll Service Solutions at 215-624-0922 or 866-PAY-EASY.
Hi, I'm Tommy Green, former pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies. When I was in high school, it was very important to me to show scouts what I could do. My friends at Payroll Service Solutions are huge supporters of high school sports and the Sports Fan Base Network. If you're a small to medium-sized business in need of a payroll company, contact Payroll Service Solutions. Not only will they take care of you, they will continue to support the community. For more information, contact Payroll Service Solutions at 215-624-0922 or 866-PAY-EASY.
Hi, I'm Marty Bystrom, former pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies. In my experience in Major League Baseball, I know how important it is for high school athletes to gain exposure. My friends at Payroll Service Solutions are huge supporters of high school sports and the Sports Fan Base Network. If you are a small to medium-sized business in need of a payroll company, contact Payroll Service Solutions. Not only will they take care of you, they will continue to support the community. For more information, contact Payroll Service Solutions at 215-624-0922 or 866-PAY-EASY.
Moments away from the second half here at Cristo Rey High School, where Roman Catholic leads St. Joe's Prep 33-32. Chris Markowitz alongside Matt Rutherford. Matt, St. Joe's Prep in the cellar this year in the PCL, but it just goes to show how tough of a league it is, where a team in the bottom of the standings can give a team like Roman Catholic, currently the top team in the league, a game here tonight.
Exactly. And as you say that in the PCL, we have not seen a lot of blowouts this year. It doesn't matter if it's the top team versus the very bottom team. These games are always close. They're always fun to watch.
Well, Roman really needs this game if the KLites want to have that outside shot at the 1 seed. Remember, Roman, even if they win out and finish at 12-1 overall, they still need some help because Wood is 9-1 coming into tonight. Obviously, they're playing West Catholic right now, and we'll try to get some updates as that game is going on out of town here tonight. But if Wood finishes the year with a same record at 12-1, they have the tiebreaker as they defeated the KLites by 3 points at Archbishop Wood earlier this season, so they would be the 1 seed in that case.
Yeah, and not only that, if they lose tonight, that is a momentum breaker. Roman, they have not lost a game since that Wood game. So you want to go into playoffs with all the momentum in the world, and if they lose tonight, that would just be heartbreaking.
Roman starts the second half with the rock. The KLites trailed by 7 going into the second quarter, but outscored the Hawks by 8 in that stanza. Brown, corner tray, short. Rebound goes to McKee. Harper. Over to Vargas. And look at the work by Brown trying to front Gillowett, who gets the ball regardless. Gillowett too strong on the layup. Ojukwu sets up the half-court offense. Skillings, turnaround Jay, no. And another rebound for McKee. Near steal by Skillings, hauled in by Vargas. Gillowett, 18-footer, splash. Tristan Gillowett can pass, he can rebound, and he can shoot it.
Exactly, and he can block. Don't forget about that, too. But, yeah, he's shown his range that he is not just an inside shooter.
Skillings inside, and that leads to a foul. Ojukwu takes some hard contact, and he'll head to the stripe.
You're going to see that there was a nice pass here from Skillings to notice a cutting Ojukwu there, trying to get the basket, but he is just met in the lane by too many defenders.
Roman loves to run those off-ball cuts from the weak side as Ojukwu drops in the first. 8 points tonight for Toby Ojukwu, and we're even at 34. But we've seen that a lot from the KLites, Matt. They attack from both the left and the right high posts, as Ojukwu cans both.
Exactly. When you attack from both sides of the court, that confuses defenses. They don't know which side to guard more.
Chamberlain guarded up top. Harper drives in, left it short. Brown leads the break. Ojukwu puts on the brakes himself. Farmer finds Brown. What a pass, and the layup goes. A lot of English on it for Xavier Brown.
Yeah, what a pass, and then what a finish there by Brown to go up and over the defender. But that was a great pass there by Farmer to realize that Brown was cutting in and was open.
Khalil Farmer heading to Hofstra next year to play in the CAA. 3 on the other end for Harper, no good. Brown has another rebound. I wish we were keeping track of boards tonight. Xavier Brown has a lot of them. The 3 goes! Khalil Farmer with his first shot from distance to go, and it's a 6-point lead for Roman, their largest tonight.
He realized that he had enough room there that he was wide open to shoot the shot.
And here's a near steal. It is a steal. Brown, oh man, nearly stuffed it home over Gillowette. Fouled on the play. That would have been the dunk of the year. Instead, Brown is helped to his feet and will shoot a pair.
Yeah, that was a hard foul there. But, man, like you said, that really would have been the dunk of the year over the big man there. With Brown, he's not even all that big. So that really would have helped.
Oh, man, if he would have finished that one, Kadir Brown would have been on the Sports Center top 10. One more look. Look at how high he got up. And you could sense now, Matt, Roman starting to pull away here. Ahead by 7. They led by 1 at the half. This is a crucial moment in the game for the Hawks.
Yeah, one thing you're going to see that might help them is if they got Jackson back on the floor, but right now they're working without him, so it doesn't really matter.
Press here from Roman. The Hawks are able to beat the press, but it's a steal by Brown. The KLites are smothering the Hawks here in the third quarter. Farmer blocked. Good defense by Vargas to get a piece of it. Gaffney, good movement. Open corner Trey, short. Vargas was open but couldn't connect. On the other end, Brown, skip pass. Xavier Brown from 16, yes! Xavier Brown in double figures with 11 points unofficially, and the lead has ballooned to 10 for the KLites.
Yeah, it was a good move by Brown there, not to take the three and use the little dribble move, get on the side of the stripe there to take the shot.
Another steal for Roman. Brown powers in, drops it off. The layup goes for Ojukwu, and St. Joe's needs a timeout. Roman Catholic has solved the puzzle here in the third quarter.
Yeah, they've really solved the puzzle, and they are forcing turnovers left and right. So Coach Harrigan, he's really trying to get his squad together there to play a smarter brand of basketball and realize where everybody is on the court.
Timeout on the floor. We'll keep it here with 4:08 to play in the third quarter. Chris Markowitz alongside Matt Rutherford. And Matt, like you mentioned, the turnovers are coming left and right now for the Hawks as they're talking things over in this break. What do they have to change to stop giving the ball away to the KLites?
They really just need to be more aware of where the open man is or where they are on the court. You can't be driving it. You can't be passing to a guy with 2 defenders on him, you know? So they really just need to be smarter with it.
Roman Catholic has outscored St. Joe's Prep 13-2 since we returned from the half. So it's been quite the run by the KLites here in the third quarter. Thomas Hart into the game. He finds Gillowette, who travels. Saw that one from a mile away.
Exactly, and that's another just bad turnover there.
The Hawks are rattled here in the third quarter. Roman trying to capitalize on the momentum. Ojukwu. Top of the key, good movement. Brown. Oh, what a find! A no-look feed for Ojukwu.
We've seen a lot of those tonight is when Roman, they're driving in with the ball and then somebody else is cutting. That's a lot more open. That we've seen that.
Trap in the corner. The Hawks able to beat the press. The feed leads to an easy layup for Brown. Luke Brown has his first basket tonight. 12-point lead for Roman. And the margin of error is so slim when you use a full court press like that. The Hawks finally able to break it. And Matt, not only do they prevent the turnover, they get an easy basket on the other end.
Yeah, exactly. That's going to be a momentum killer. And that's when Coach McNesby realizes that that press might not work against this Hawks team.
They call off the press after the missed shot. McKee, double teamed, outside, Brown, resets to Gillowette. 2:35 to play here in the third. Hart, Up top to McKee. Brown to Gillowette. Good movement here, and it leads to an easy basket. Jalen Brown with the finish by Gillowette from the feed.
Yeah, exactly. This is the second possession in a row. They've realized that Luke Brown was just wide open down there. So good job by the Hawks to find the open Brown.
10-point game now. Roman with the ball in the lead. Brown gives for Ojukwu. Brown, no good. And now Roman in a shooting slump. Hart splits the D, but can't connect on the runner. Ojukwu for three. Around the rim and out. Brown can't connect on the follow. And we have a foul on the rebound as Brown bumped Luke Brown from behind. So we'll head the other way.
Yeah, Quadir Brown, he's hating that he just missed that easy layup there after he got the rebound. But Gillowette, he really didn't see him coming down the court to see that he was going to be able to get the rebound. You know, he thought one of his teammates was there.
A minute 32 to play here in the third quarter. And St. Joe's Prep, Matt, with a chance here to cut the Roman Catholic League back under double digits. Hart for three. No, nearly went. Fight for the board, and we'll stay here. So it's St. Joe's Prep basketball with a minute 15 to play in the third. The Hawks trail by 10. Inbound to Hart. Stolen by Ojukwu. Open lane. Give him two.
You know, that's one thing we've seen tonight is the transition defense to offense, quick steal, get up the court, and then just get the easy layup.
Less than a minute to play in the third. Chamberlain kicks to the corner. The three is short. Floorboard to Ojukwu. Pass to Brown, stolen by McKee. Chamberlain outside, and Brown will reset. Luke Brown has it stolen away. Skillings tries a heave, and it's broken up by Chamberlain. So some sloppy ball there from both teams in the last 30 seconds of action.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't know if you could see my face there when there was that steal there. I was getting really excited for Brown to go up with a big dunk, but it was just a little bit too close to the defender that he was able to come up with the steal. Instead,
Roman Catholic has it off of a side out, and the Kaolites can hold for the final shot of the third quarter. Roman has outscored St. Joe's by 11 points here in the third. 10 on the clock. Near steal. 5 to shoot. Ojukwu goes on the move. Runner, no, and then a foul on the rebound. Jackson went over the back. 0.4 seconds left on the clock, so not much the Hawks can do with the basketball here, as they have to inbound from the opposite side of the hoop they're shooting on.
Yeah, so they know they can't really get up a shot here.
So at the end of the third quarter, Roman Catholic leads St. Joe's Prep by 12. We'll take a break and return with fourth quarter action. You're watching the PCL right here on the Sports Fan Base Network.
Hi, I'm Tommy Green, former pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies. When I was in high school, it was very important to me to show scouts what I could do. My friends at Payroll Service Solutions are huge supporters of high school sports and the Sports Fan Base Network. If you're a small to medium-sized business in need of a payroll company, contact Payroll Service Solutions. Not only will they take care of you, they will continue to support the community. For more information, contact Payroll Service Solutions at 215-624-0922 or 866-PAY-EASY.
Roman Catholic ahead of St. Joe's Prep by 12 with 8 minutes to play here in regulation. Chris Markowitz alongside Matt Rutherford. And Matt, the Kaolites are 8 minutes away from finishing the regular season at home with a win. But what do the Hawks have to do if they want to come back here late against the Kaolites?
I mean, I was talking about this earlier, and I'm going to preach it again. They need to play smarter basketball, force less turnovers, and they need to be able to stop the cuts that Roman has been putting up.
Tough start to the quarter. Brown's layup spins off the iron. Skillings, no good on the other end from distance, but the floorboard is with Farmer. His layup doesn't go, but he's fouled.
Good job by him to try and get a nice, strong finish there. But he is just met in the lane there and cannot get the basket to go down.
Farmer at the line, but we've got some big news coming from out of town. The final score in Wood versus West Catholic. West Catholic 74, Archbishop Wood 64. So at this moment in time, West Catholic is technically the first place team in the PCL at 11-1 overall. Roman in second place at 10-1, and then Wood and Newman Goretti each at 9-2. But that is huge news for the Kaolites, because if they hang on to the lead here tonight at home, they are a road victory to close out the season away from being the 1 seed in the Catholic League tournament.
Exactly. It's in their hands at this point. They know, I'm not sure if somebody had told them yet that they had won, but that is why Roman, they just need to make sure these next few games, they're just important. They're must-win games.
Well, after this matchup, the only game left on the schedule for the Kaolites is on the road at Archbishop Carroll as Ojukwu puts it in for 2. He's got 17 points tonight. Toby Ojukwu going off here at home. But getting back to that game on the road at Carroll on the 13th, if Roman is able to hold on to this lead against the Hawks and then knock off Carroll, they're the 1 seed. Obviously, it's no easy task in any year to go on the road and win a game in the PCL, but Carroll not having the greatest season, so it's I don't want to say likely, but it's a good opportunity for Roman to be able to come away with a victory on the road. But obviously, that's why they roll the basketball out there and play the games.
Exactly. You can never take a game lightly. The only time you can take it lightly is if there's maybe a minute left and you're up by 15 and it's a win at that point. But going into the game and then throughout the first 4.5 quarters, nothing is guaranteed.
Well, Roman has been on quite the run recently, Matt. The Kaolites have won 8 in a row. Obviously, their lone loss in PCL play was a 3-point defeat on the road against Wood. So with that being the lone blemish in PCL action, this is a unit that has a good chance to win it all in the PCL this season. As the layup goes, tough finish for McKee. But it's just such a dense league. You still have Newman, Roman, West Catholic. You got to worry about LaSalle, who is heating up down the stretch. Ryan also playing great basketball. There's just so many teams that can give anybody a game on a given night.
Yeah, and then as we were talking about how tight the PCL is, and I was just looking, Roman, they're really hungry for a PCL championship win. They've been to the finals 4 years in a row, but they have not come out with the win. So now they want that title.
Yeah, Roman won back-to-back titles in 2018 and 2019, but to your point, lost it in the PCL final in 2020 and 2021. I was there a year ago when they lost a heartbreaker against Archbishop Wood, who was one of the top 10 ranked teams in the country. Roman was in that game the whole way. They returned a lot of players from last year's squad here this season. Obviously, Matt Griffin has departed. Chris McNesby has returned, but the Kaolites once again at the top of the PCL, at least in the regular season this year. Brown fights for the loose ball, and a timeout taken by Chris McNesby with 5:09 left to play in the fourth. We'll step away. You're watching PCL basketball on the Sports Fan Base Network.
Hi, I'm Tommy Green, former pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies. When I was in high school, it was very important to me to show scouts what I could do. My friends at Payroll Service Solutions are huge supporters of high school sports and the Sports Fan Base Network. If you're a small to medium-sized business in need of a payroll company, contact Payroll Service Solutions. Not only will they take care of you, they will continue to support the community. For more information, contact Payroll Service Solutions at 215-624-0922 or 866-PAY-EASY.
5:09 left to play here in regulation. Roman with the ball out of a timeout, and the Kaolites lead the Hawks by 12. Chris Markowitz alongside Matt Rutherford. Matt, time running out for the Hawks here on the road. It's not over yet, but St. Joe's Prep needs to do a lot with a little bit of time.
Yeah, exactly. There's 5 minutes left, and it's a 12-point game, which means it's not likely, but it's not out of the question for St. Joe's to come back. But they can't allow plays like that if they want to make it back in the game.
Sharif Jackson with the basket. He's got 6 points now to go along with a couple blocks and a bunch of rebounds. And this is a player who just seems to get more and more confident as the games pass. Gillowette +1. Tough finish by Tristan Gillowette, who continues to impress us here tonight.
Yeah, you're going to see the foul there by Jackson. Thought Jackson could have had a foul there as he was kind of like grabbing onto him a little bit earlier, but they ended up calling the foul on the shot there. Gillowette forcing the contact there. Jackson in a little bit of foul trouble now.
8 points tonight for Tristan Gillowette, and he's doing all he can to keep his team in this game. Makes the free throw, and it's an 11-point lead for Roman. Brown over the timeline. Farmer, back to Brown. Roman in no hurry. Farmer attacks and connects. 13 points for Khalil Farmer. Pressure here by the Kaolites. The Hawks handle the press. Corner three, Vargas. No. Gillowette with the board, can't finish. And the ball goes out of play by Vargas. It looked like Tristan Gillowette didn't realize, Matt, where the basket was when he got the offensive board.
Yeah, that's why he was kind of a little bit awkward going up there with the shot, but he knew as soon as the ball landed in his hands, you can't not take that opportunity, but he just wasn't ready for it.
Farmer into Brown, and he kicks out to Xavier Brown. Roman with an 11-point lead, under 4 minutes to play. Kadir Brown, oh, what a finish!
You got to admire that backdoor cut there by him to set up that finish.
Kadir Brown was floating in midair for about 3 seconds of hang time, and that shot had about 2 seconds of hang time on the air ball.
Yeah, you're going to see that there. And then the dish from Farmer to notice the backdoor cut by Brown.
15-point advantage for Roman Catholic. 3:36 and counting here in the fourth. Roman getting closer and closer to their 8th win in a row. Ojukwu into Farmer. Step back Jay. Splash. Khalil Farmer popping off with 15 points tonight, and it's a 17-point advantage for Roman. Remember, the Kaolites trailed by 7 at the end of the first quarter, so in the last 2.5 quarters of action, they have outscored the Hawks by 24 points.
Yeah, and that's one thing they knew they could do. Looks like they're not going to.
Well, let's see if they count the layup. McKee with a ridiculous
they're calling the charge
finish
here, though.
Oh, and it's an offensive foul on McKee, who was able to finish it, but you're right. One more look here, Matt.
Yeah, and, I do like the job there to take the charge, but, you know, I feel like I've been saying this constantly, but Gillowett there with the nice dish to him there.
Skillings with the offensive board, skip pass to the corner, too high for Farmer, and the Kaolites are laughing about that one. A lot easier to take those plays less seriously when you're up by 17.
Yeah, exactly. If the roles were reversed there, right? So if it was St. Joe's making that type of pass, they'd be kicking themselves in the butt. But St. Joe's, Roman, they're able to laugh it off.
Skillings with the near steal, but he gets tabbed with a foul. 2:35 left in this game. The odds aren't in the Hawks' favor, but this is a team, Matt, if they don't get the win today, if this 2022 campaign isn't the greatest season, at least they could say the future is bright, as they have a young team that will return most of its starters and key players next year.
Yeah, exactly. They do lose some of their key players, such as Vargas, averaging 6.3 points per game this year. That loss is going to hurt. But like you're saying, McKee, just a freshman, and then Gillowett, he's just a sophomore, so they are getting a lot of their players back.
Timeout on the floor. We'll take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Philadelphia Catholic League on the Sports Fanbase Network.
Hi, I'm Tommy Green, former pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies. When I was in high school, it was very important to me to show scouts what I could do. My friends at Payroll Service Solutions are huge supporters of high school sports and the Sports Fan Base Network. If you're a small to medium-sized business in need of a payroll company, contact Payroll Service Solutions. Not only will they take care of you, they will continue to support the community. For more information, contact Payroll Service Solutions at 215-624-0922 or 866-PAY-EASY.
.231 left to play here in the fourth. Chris Markowitz alongside Matt Rutherford. Roman Catholic with a 17-point lead. Free throws here for the Hawks, Matt, but this game kind of a formality here. The Kaolites, with a win tonight, would improve to 8 in a row. And again, there's still time left on the clock, but St. Joe's has to play perfect basketball down the stretch and then hope for a miracle on top of that.
Yeah, exactly. So the comeback, not very likely here.
Vargas off target on his first. Jaden Vargas has scored 10 points tonight unofficially for the Hawks. He had a great first half, 8 points in the first 16 minutes for St. Joe's, but has been relatively silent here in the second half. Roman can park the bus here, ahead by 17 with 2:19 to play. And some of our sellout crowd begins to file out. Can't say enough, Matt, about the fans who have shown up here at Cristo Rey High School throughout the season. This has been a fun environment to watch PCL action.
Yeah, this really has. And in all the games that we've been out, I have not seen a lot of empty seats there. So the fans, they would have loved to see that one go in, but the environment has always been electric.
Brown and Skillings are trying to end some careers with the lob and attempt for a slam there. Didn't go. But I tell you what, I would have had no doubt about it had Skillings finished. We've seen him go up to the roof to throw some dunks down this year.
Yeah, we saw that alley-oop early in the game that got called off because of foul. We all like that one. I just wish it would have counted, but I did not.
And now a whistle away from the ball. And this is going to be a foul on the Hawks. So a baseline inbound for Roman. Farmer in the post. He goes to work and barrels into Chamberlain, who takes the charge.
Good there by Chamberlain. Notice that Farmer, he's coming in there really strong, so he takes a nice charge there.
So with a win here tonight, Roman Catholic will improve to 11-1 overall in the PCL. And the only game left on the schedule for the Kaolites is this Sunday on the road at Archbishop Carroll. So if Roman defeats Carroll on Sunday, the Kaolites are the 1 seed. They control their destiny in terms of where they finish in the PCL standings. Gillowette powers inside. The layup good and the foul. Tristan Gillowette hasn't given up just yet, and he'll head to the line with a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play.
Yeah, you're going to see the nice pass here into Gillowette. Noticing the mismatches there to see that Gillowette was going to be able to get an easy bucket there. He gets the bucket and the foul, too.
And Matt, given the fact that this will be our last game here at Cristo Rey High School, I just want to get your thoughts on the PCL championship, which is going to be at the Palestra. Timeout on the floor. We'll keep it here, but how excited are you that the PCL tournament is once again going to have its semifinals and championship games on the girls and boys bracket played at the most sacred basketball arena here in Philadelphia?
Yeah, I'm very excited for it. You know, there's always like a sense of, I don't even know what to describe it as, but like, you know, when you're going to a game at the Palestra, there's just something special about it. You know, all the historical stuff that has happened there over the years, and being the cathedral of college basketball, and then for these high school basketball players to get to play there, that's got to be something special for them to be on that floor.
Roman is dreaming of playing on that floor both in the semis and in the finals of the PCL playoffs. They have done all that they can in the regular season to get there, but we've talked about it time and time again. It is a tough slate of teams in the Catholic League, so nothing is promised for Roman Catholic here in 2022. Roman can hold on to the ball for as long as they like. And now a foul is given by Harper with 28 seconds to play. St. Joe's still has 2 fouls to give. Brown chased in the back court. He finds Ojukwu. And you could sense that this one is coming to its conclusion. Farmer fouled. You hear a couple groans from the crowd. So St. Joe's will fall to 2-10 in the PCL with a loss here tonight. Roman will improve to 11-1. And as the clock winds down, the Roman Catholic Kaolites are 1 win away from taking home the 1 seed in the Philadelphia Catholic League. Our final score here tonight, Roman Catholic 62, St. Joe's Prep 48. That's going to do it for us from Cristo Rey High School. Big shout out to our crew here today, our producer Sean Kelly, our camera operators Chris Young and Matt Rainier, and for my on-air partner Matt Rutherford, I'm Chris Markowitz saying so long and good night from North Philadelphia.